I will in the world go run over all cruelty out, search both great and small, every man will I beset that liveth peacefully against God's law, and dreadeth not follow. He that love riches I will strike with my dart, and his sight to blind from heaven to depart, except that alms be his good friend, and hell for to dwell world without end. Yolonder, I see every man walking in, full thinketh of his full little he thinketh of my coming. His mind is on fleshy lust and his treasure, and great pain it shall cause him to endure before the Lord, heaven's King. Every man stand still. Whether art thou Gus Gaily, hast thou thy maker forgot?
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I'm thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know all but what he do know, and as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities. Things base and vile, holding no quantity. Love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes figure unheedy haste, and therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys in games themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine.
Come, Vile, what if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I then be married tomorrow morning? No, no, this shall forbid it. Lie thou there. What if it be a poison which the fire suddenly hath ministered to have me dead? Lest in this marriage he should be dishonored because he married me before to Romeo? I fear it is, and yet methinks it should not, for he has still been tried a holy man. How if when I'm laid into the tomb I wake up before the time that Romeo come to redeem me? That's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouth no hellsome air breathes in, and there die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or, if I live, is it not very like the horrible conceit of death and night, together with the terror of the place, as in a vault, an ancient receptacle, where for these many hundred years the bones of all my buried ancestors are packed, where bloody Tybalt's, yet but green in earth, lies festering in his shroud, where, as they say, at some hours of the night spirits resort? Alack, alack, is it not that I, so early wakening with loathsome smells and shrieks like mandrakes torn out of the earth, that living mortals hearing them run mad?
Walter, what is the matter with you?
Matter with me? Ain't nothing the matter with me.
Yes, there is. Something's eating up like a crazy man. Something more than me not giving you this money. The past few years, I've been watching it happen to you. You get all nervous acting and kind of wild in the eyes. I said sit there now. I'm talking to you.
Mama, I don't need no nagging at me today.
Seem like you're getting into a place where you always tied up in some kind of knot about something. But if anybody asks you about it, you just yell at them and bust out the house and go drink somewhere. Walter Lee, people can't live like that. Ruth is a good, patient girl in her way, but you're getting to be too much. Boy, don't make the mistake of driving that girl away from you.
Why? What'd she ever do for me?
She loves you.
I'm going out, Mama. I gotta go out somewhere and be by myself for a while.
I'm sorry about your liquor store, son. It just wasn't the thing for us to do. That's what I want to tell you about.
I gotta go out, Mama.
It's dangerous, son.
What's dangerous?
When a man goes outside his home to look for peace,
Then why can't there ever be no peace in this house then?
you found it in some other house?
No, there ain't no woman. Why do women always think there's another woman out somewhere where a man gets restless? Do you know what this money means to me? Do you know what this money can do for us? Mama,
Yes, son.
look at me. I want so many things.
I'm looking at you. You're a good-looking boy. You got a job, a nice wife, a fine boy, and
A job? Mama, a job? I open and close car doors all day, and I drive a man in his limousine and say, yes, sir. No, sir. Shall I take a drive, sir? Mama, that ain't no kind of job. That ain't nothing at all. Mama, I don't know if I can make you understand.
understand what?
It's like I can see my future stretched out right in front of me, plain as day. My future hanging over the edge of my days, in a large blank space full of nothing. But it don't have to be. Mama, when I'm downtown, I pass these cool, quiet-looking restaurants, and I see them white boys talking about things, closing $1 million deals. Mama, sometimes I see guys that don't look much older than me.
Son, how come you always talk so much about money?
Because it's life, Mama.
Honey, I don't want to hurt you. I want to change you. I want to make you see that there is some beauty in life, some tenderness, some things worth reacting to, some feeling. But you got to take chances sometime. What do you want out of life? Just survival? It's not enough. It's not enough. I'm not going to have a just surviving marriage. I'm going to have a flourishing marriage. I am a woman, or my Jesus, it's about time I became one. I want a family. Oh Christ, Alfred, this is my wedding day. I want to be married to a big, strong, protective, vital, virile, self-assured man who I can protect and take care of. Oh Christ, Alfred, you're the first man I've been with where I felt like he wasn't more likely to get pregnant than I was. You owe me something. I've invested everything I believe in you. You got me whining, begging, and crying. I've never behaved like this in my life. Would you look at this? That's a tear. I've never cried in my life.
How do you do? I'm Barnett Lloyd.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Meg McGrath, Babe's older sister.
Yes, I know, the singer.
Well, yes.
I came to hear you sing 5 different times at the club in Biloxi. Greenies, I think it was?
Yes, Greenies.
The way you sing those songs, there's something sad and moving about it.
Well, thank you. That's very kind. What about Babe's case?
Yes,
We just have to win it.
I intend to.
Yes. But, of course, you're very young.
Yes, I am. I'm young.
I'm just concerned, Mr. Lloyd.
Barnett, please.
Barnett, maybe we need someone with, well, more experience, someone totally familiar with all the ins and outs and this and that, and the legal dealings and such as that.
Ah, you have reservations.
Reservations. Yes, I have reservations.
Well, maybe it would help you to know that I have graduated first in my class from Ole Miss Law School, and I've spent 3 different summers taking advanced courses in criminal law at Harvard Law School. I got A's in all the given courses. I was fascinated.
I'm sure.
And even now, I've just finished working 1 year with Jackson's top law firm, Manchester and Wayne. They would have doubled my percentage if I had stayed, but I decided not to. I wanted to return to Hazelhurst, where I would open my own office, because, and this is a key point, I have a personal vendetta to sell one Zachary F. Botrell.
A personal vendetta?
Yes, indeed, I do.
A personal vendetta? I think I like that. So you have some sort of personal vendetta with Zachary?
Precisely. I not only intend to keep that story but from ever being reelected to the state senate, but I also intend to expose the shady criminal dealings intend to expose the shady criminal dealings and exposing him as a bully, brute, and redneck thug.
Well, I can see you're fanatical about this.
I'm sorry if I seem outspoken, but I feel like I can talk to you. The song's the same. Sorry, I feel really silly.
It's all right. Relax. Barnett, let me think about this for a minute. How exactly did you get Babe off? Keep her out of jail.
I intend to get her off with a plea of self-defense, or possibly go completely innocent with temporary insanity. But I basically intend to prove that Zachary brutalized and tormented this poor woman, and she had no recourse but to defend herself in the only way she knew how.
I like that.
I'm hoping this will break the ice, and we'll be able to go on to prove that this man is a total bully, as well as a total criminal, as well as an abusive bully and contemptible slob.
That sounds good. To me, that sounds very good.
Okay, it's our basic game plan.
But how are you going to prove all this about Babe being brutalized? We don't want someone to commit perjury.
Perjury. According to my sources, there will be no need for perjury.
You mean it's the truth?
It's a small town, Mr. McGrath. The word gets out.
It's really the truth?
Well, just look at this. It's Mrs. McGrath's medical records for the past 4 years.
What? What? This is maddening. He did this to her? I will kill him. I will fry his blood.
I will.
Did he do this?
I'm not 100% sure what was accidental and what was not. But that's why I must speak with Miss Botrell. This is why I must speak with her immediately.
I need to speak to her first.
Okay.
Why don't I just give you a call and maybe you come back later on?
Here's my card.
Okay, go back.
Sorry.
Wait.
What?
Wait, there's one problem with you.
What?
How do I know that you won't become so fanatically obsessed with vendetta that you forget about Babe? That you forget about her and sail her down the river to get Zachary? What about that?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm fond of her.
What do you mean you're fond of her?
She sold me a pound cake at the bazaar once, and I'm fond of her.
Okay, I believe you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't do it, Artie. Leave him alone, Uncle Louie. You want the bag open? Do it yourself. Maybe don't rob banks or grocery stores or little old women. You're worse than that. You're a bully. You pick on kids, your own nephews. You made fun of my father because he cried and was afraid of Grandma. Well, everyone in Yonkers is afraid of Grandma. And let me tell you something else about my father. At least he's doing something in the war. He's sick and he's tired, but he's out there selling irons and make ships and tanks and connors, and I'm proud of him. What are you doing? Hiding in your mother's apartment? Scaring little kids like Humphrey Bogart? And I'll tell you something else. No, that's all.
I'm weak. That's what I basically learned from our time together. I'm a weak person, and I don't know if I can overcome that. No, Maybe I do. Yeah, I do know that I am, and I can't overcome it. I mean, I think you're an amazing woman, and I honestly do, and I really love what we've had here, our time together, but I think that we're very different people. Not just who we are, jobs or that kind of thing, but it does play into it as well, factors in. We probably should have realized this earlier, but I've been so happy being near you that I just sort of overlooked it and went on. I did, but I feel it coming up now more and more, and I just think, no, that's crazy. Actually, the whole work thing, forget about it. I feel that we should maybe stop before we get too far. It's weird to say this because many ways I'm already in so deep, care about you a lot, and that makes it super hard. But I guess I do care what my peers think about me or how they view my choices. Yes, maybe that makes me not very deep or petty or some other word, hell. I don't know. It's Achilles' flaw or something. It doesn't matter. What I'm sure of is this: we need to stop seeing each other or going out or anything like that, because I know how weak I am and that I'm not really deserving of you, all you have to offer me. I can see that now. Helen, things are so tricky. Life is. I want to be better, to do good, better things, and make a proper sort of decision here, but I can't.